If you want to get rid of your ego, if you attempt to kill your ego, then there is one specific emotion that is driving the trauma response, not the healthy response. It's not a healthy thing to kill your ego, of getting rid of a part of you that is deeply, deeply yours and human. In this video, I want to talk about the dangers of spiritual healing work, because the attempt to kill your ego, even the thought of killing your ego, is the ego speaking. If you try to get rid of your ego, then you relate to the ego as if it was something bad. You're judging the ego. Does that ring a bell? Because usually what does the ego do? The ego is judging. And it's almost like, if I talk about it now, it's like the ego is looking into the mirror and is saying like, you are bad. And the same ego is pointing back. So it's like this infinite loop of ego versus ego. It's like a war that will never end. You will never get rid of your ego, and I think you shouldn't even attempt to get rid of it. You should do the opposite. Because it's not about killing the ego, it's not about healing the ego, it's about healing the relationship with your ego. Each of our parts, in the end, is either a cry for love or an expression, like a distorted expression of love. So the ego is consisting of all of these different parts. Maybe what you call ego is an inner child that is reaching out its hand to you. And the best thing you can do in order to meet that child is obviously not increasing the distance between you and ego. It's reducing the distance and including it into your relational field. Open your heart to it. What if this inner critic that you're confronting, that is also part of what you call ego, that you rather want to get rid of, what if it's a part of you that's been deeply, deeply hurt while you were a teenager, that's experienced mobbing? I definitely know what I'm talking about. And I've had several clients that are having like issues with, oh, I'm thinking so much. Why am I'm so fucking stupid for thinking all the time. You're not stupid for thinking. Thinking is not wrong. Daydreaming is not wrong. Having wishes, having desires is not wrong. The desire to kill your ego is your ego speaking. And you can maybe like feel into this essence of, oh, fuck, why won't it work? I'm so fucking dumb. Can you feel that you're almost like mobbing yourself? That the relational space between you and what's actually going on is super corrupted? That you're like restaging something that happened in the past? That you're mobbing yourself? Is that really how you want to do spiritual work? I don't think so. Really, I'm certainly, my ego is activated right now. I'm getting activated because this topic is dear to my heart. Right now, I'm not excluding the anger and like the arousal that is coming up within me while I talk about this topic. No, I'm including it and I'm channeling it towards the camera because I know how painful it can be. And the anger is telling me how important this message is. It's not my ego speaking. It's a part of me that wants to be integrated. It's like life force energy. It's like part of your libido that wants to be integrated and felt in your body. That is the ego that you want to get rid of. Stop. Don't do it. Because you will engage in a cycle of repression that will only lead to misery more and more. The best exit strategy for your ego is to not kill it, to include it. To actually ask yourself, how can I relate to myself with an even more open heart, even in the moments where I feel like my heart is closing? Can you be compassionate towards yourself when your heart is closed? Can you be compassionate towards yourself when you're lost in egoic thinking? Can you accept that? Can you relate to it? Can you be present with it? Can you open your heart to it? Can you feel the underlying emotion that is like trapped and caught within your ego? Maybe your ego is just your anger that wants to be expressed. Maybe your ego is just a part that is really sad and finally wants to be understood. And maybe the redemption that this part is seeking, this getting rid of your ego, getting rid of the pain, is only reached by embracing it. Let's play this through. Let's really get into it. Like if there's a part of you that is angry, if there's a part of you that is sad, and you deem it as ego, you undermine the need that this part has. Honestly, if there was like a sad little child in front of you, would you say like, no, I don't want that? You probably would embrace the child. You are okay the way you are. Even if you're thinking a lot. Even if you're not always perfectly in alignment with the universe, even if you're not always connected with your body, or if you're not always free of thoughts, you're okay the way you are. Really. If there's one thing I want to show in this video, and I want you to really, I want this to really, really land with you. There's nothing wrong with you. And trying to get rid of a part of you is akin to relating to yourself as if something is wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you having an ego. It's all good, really. Maybe all you need to do is include that, is embrace it, instead of pushing it away. I believe in you. I believe you're worthy. I believe you're beautiful, even if you're overthinking. And if you enjoyed this video, then subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.